number 4 under that ordinance says that it's your job to investigate all complaints in regard to administration, operation, and activities. And I'm concerned that this board approved of large expenditures for a law firm to do that investigation. And I'm just wondering why we're paying him nearly $200,000 a year and we're contracting out his job duties. Even for an internal investigation into the Wheeling Police Department, the morale issue that was going on there in relation to complaints against Todd Wolf. Can anybody answer that question for me, why you didn't require him to perform one of his job duties? Number 1 under that ordinance describing his duties is also to hire, suspend, or remove employees as set forth in the Personnel Policy Manual. And he did not make that decision. A third party, this law firm that you've engaged for many, many years for labor issues, they were the ones that concluded that Todd Wolf's behavior did not rise to the level of violating a personnel policy manual. And I'm wondering, why are they, even if you were to make the argument that with over 40 employees being interviewed, it was too much for him to do by himself, why wouldn't you have that person do the interviews and have him make the final decision, review the interview notes, and for him to come to the conclusion of what violated our personnel policy manual? That's what we pay him to do. I think it was a lot of money. I'm concerned that Village Manager Sfondilis is uncomfortable with some of his job duties and would prefer to have other people do them for him. So it's sometimes being a boss means you have to be the heavy, and he failed to do that at this time. He was content to let somebody else that is not an employee of our village come to determination if there were violations of a personnel policy manual that he is supposed to enforce. So I'm disappointed in that, and I would just encourage this board to remember their statutory duty to exercise their authority over the village manager in how he performs his duties or how he refuses to perform his duties, and not to spend more tax dollars to pay other people, contract out what he ought to be doing. So moving forward, I certainly hope that you give that some thought.